And they did a fine job, and they have the staff, they have the licensed staff, they have the equipment, and it's a viable option to look at that.
Why did they stop doing it?
Because they're basically run out of here by a hostile board when the fights were over the fire department.
Eagles.
But they would have continued doing it, and they did a good job had that not happened.
Unfortunately, from what my understanding is that he was working on this material before, and from what I understand is that Susan received a fax or some kind of telegram or something stating that they weren't interested. And that's the last I heard, but I never got to see any of the proposals. I never got to see any.
Well, I think, Penny, in defense of that, the board was pretty much in uproar, and they didn't want to get into the politics of everything. But I think if things settle down on the board level, that, like Mike says, they're probably interested in coming back with another proposal. But I think saving money is going to be something that will happen, but it may take 3 years or 2 years, because whenever a new person comes in and starts up, they want to go and tinker with everything, fix everything. It's going to cost money for the handoff, because they're going to want to repair stuff, do stuff that to get it up to whatever standards they want to maintain things in. So we would have to plan for a change order that would not immediately save money on the first year maybe, but maybe we would see a break even the second and savings on the third. This is just my thoughts on what they would recommend we would have to do to our system and fund.
Well, we have low standard then. If they want to raise the standards.
Well, whatever, I don't know.
Change as to what they're used to is what you know. Everybody has their own way of doing it. So
if this was everything up to par when they come in, they probably wouldn't have to do anything.
There are certain things that there's automatic savings built into that idea, and that had been looked at in years past, because you have to have like on-call staff, and our district has to have somebody available 24/7, 7 days a week, no matter what, rain, shine, weekends, and like their district deals with more than three, but 3 basic districts just like us. So, and they have 1 person on call to handle all 3 districts. Well, they can handle their district just as fine, because you very rarely get 2 emergencies, at the same time. So you are only paying, so you can divide that person's cost by 4 ways. Yeah. Same thing with the manager. You don't need to have, each district, he's right. You can manage. One manager can sign the forms for 10 different districts if you want. So you can. There is in wages. There's automatic savings. So sure. You can divide their savings, their salary into 4 districts.
And they're not going to add any more personnel to take care of it.
They might hire 1 more person. Each time they do it, they hire somebody. But we already are sharing our worker Travis is we are hiring him from them. They start out there part-time. We're hiring part-time, so he would stay on. There wouldn't be any change there. He's familiar with the district. They would not let him go by any means.
Okay, well, what is the expense for the employees, for employees? What does it cost per year? Your salaries and your 401k plan and your health insurance.
Well, it's CalPERS.
$1,400 a month for CalPERS.
What's the salaries?
$6,000.
That's for 4 employees.
I got those memorized.
No, that's not.
It's not.
What about health insurance?
Right.
You guys all get health insurance, vacation?
No, it's 10,000, Gary. It's 10,000. Yeah, because you got to add the office and other wages plus the sewer. It's 10,000.
And there are costs now that are kind of hidden, I guess you call it, or not really apparent. There's insurances, and there are.
You guys get health and dental.
And like part of the retirement is
cell phone.
instead of Social Security, we opted out of Social Security, and we go to CalPERS, which actually saves money for the district, because Social Security charges you for every dollar you make. It doesn't make up to 100,000, I believe, is the cutoff. Nobody makes 100,000. So, but on CalPERS, it goes by what classification. If you're a half-time employee, they only charge you up to 20 hours a week. That's it. And then you might work 60 hours, but they only charge you and it's the same amount as Social Security.
Do your part-time employees get full-time benefits?
They're on Social Security.
They don't get health insurance?
Oh, they have, there is a partial, and we participate in AFLAC. So if they want insurance, they can get it like pre-tax dollars.
But they have other health insurance for you?
Well, they actually have it elsewhere. I mean, they're
But you pay for
husbands
it?
and wives.
The district pays for it?
No.
No?
Yes.
Oh, you're talking about AFLAC. We for AFLAC.
You do pay.
And the district pays?
But not full. We don't cover full health benefits or other than like the workman's comp.
Yeah, and vacation, how many weeks vacation do you get?
3.
3?
After 5 years, you get 3.
3. Yeah.
That's it.
For the full-time employees, not the part-time?
Right.
Right.
Well, they get days off
Well,
also.
so they get it's proportional to how many hours. I mean, if you're half time, you get half of.
And you're paid for all the legal holidays and?
Yeah.
Same as the county.
It's we got the same thing as the county. It's in the SO. I mean, they voted a long time ago when they first were formed, because we are a subunit of the county. That everything that the county did is, in other words, when the county changes their holidays, we have to change ours, or whatever the county does. Same thing with mileage and everything else.
But it all comes to $10,000. Office and wage expenses are $3,889.
No, Gary,
And there's
combined
vacation.
wages are $10,000. Office is $3,800, and the management is $6,200.
Well, that's what I meant to say, the office and wages are
And then
and the management is 6.
That includes everything.
the office includes the 2 part-timers plus myself.
So it's 120,000.
Excuse me, Mike, do you have this proposal from this agency that you say wants to do management, and you have what it is costing us now, available now?
Yeah.
How do you do it?
Okay.
Cost analysis.
I mean, a comparison now available to the board or something?
We run the numbers with the past year's audits and what we're spending now and what we would be spending. I do have a breakdown.
Is that available to us?
It hasn't been made available to the board.
Yeah,
Because of hostility, remember?
Hostility.
Hostility.
It was no hostility on my part, dear. I never talked to Will.
What we can do is agendize hostility next meeting, and Mr. Gilmore's proposal was he just wanted to throw the idea out, if I'm understanding his objective, and so we'll bring more information forward. Since this is a new proposal, our last understanding was that that same company had withdrawn their proposal, so they're showing new interest, and so we'll agendize it, and we'll move forward. And I believe you and Mr. Rupp were working on that committee before.
Yes.
So why don't we reinstitute the committee, and you guys move forward? Okay?
Fine.
When can we vote on it? When is anything going to happen with this?